Here I am at our land waiting to go see the bees. I have most of my bee suit on, just not my head thing, whatever that's called. I'm not gonna go over there until Tara gets here, and I just want to be safe. So we'll see what happens.
A swarm move in.
It attracts the bees?
Yes.
So
So it smells
random bees or?
It could attract, you know,
Or-
bees leaving from your hives. It could attract
Okay.
bees. So if you smell it, it just is like lemongrass, but
Oh,
it has
yeah.
other
Okay.
stuff in it.
Okay, so that's just to, because this hive is empty and it's to make sure, to get somebody to go in
Possibly.
and then maybe raise up a queen?
They would come with a queen.
Oh, they would come with a
Yeah,
queen.
they would come with a queen. So a swarm is basically like if one of these hives swarm, the queen leaving with half the hive. 65%, give or take.
Oh.
And then that
so
hive
what's
raises.
left, they raise up one.
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
But it can be strenuous, you know, on the hive. You know, because it's nature. You're letting nature take its course at that point.
Oh no.
Oh, see. They got robbed.
They got robbed?
Yeah, so you see all that down there, all their trappings?
Uh-huh.
So other bees came in and tried to rob them.
So would it be like the hive next to them or any hive?
It could be any hive. But this happened recently, so none of these frames are like destroyed by the wax moths yet.
Okay. So why would they do that?
When they notice that they come in, they smell like, oh, you know, this hive has food, they'll come in when it's weak and just destroy them.
So all the bees that lived in here were killed?
Well, they left because they were essentially, people were robbing their house. So you just are like, oh, you know, fine, have it.
Oh, they just give up.
Exactly.
Oh, that's so sad.
These can be hard. They can be rough on each other. Yeah, I'm not gonna be surprised, you know. Bees are gonna be living. They could move over there in somebody's equipment. They can be in trees. We'll bait the hives, obviously, because, you know, we can attract bees. It's the first year hives that are the hardest. Once they like make it through that first winter, then it gets easier.
Well, this one looks like there's some alive. Are they gonna be mean and mad? Oh!
So I'm gonna actually take these frames and put them into this box. Because that's all pollen right there.
Where's pollen?
So you see them right here?
Oh, okay.
So that'll help. They can protect that. We don't want that to happen because,
Yeah.
you know, 7 pounds of wax to go, or 7 pounds of honey to go 1 pound. Here's 2 crawling out.
Where?
So there's 1, there's 2.
Oh, I see.
So 21 days ago, she was an egg. So shortly after our last visit. And so that tells me, there's a 3rd one right there. That tells me most of these are going to be emerging soon.
Okay.
And so making sure food, plenty of food. Something right here. There's your queen right here.
Where? Oh, right there.
See how much bigger she is? She's real golden too.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put her right back in. We've seen her, we know she's there.
So now we're going back to the sugar water instead of the.
Exactly. Yep. It's going to be in the 70s next week. Bees won't take liquid when it's cold. You also want to make sure that this hive, because this hive could protect it and they'll use it. And then what we'll probably end up doing is once we've brewed up in the second box,
Yeah.
we'll start making splits.
Okay. Is this happening at all your other
Oh, this is normal.
everywhere?
Yeah. So the average loss is about 40%.
Oh, really? Every winter?
My
Oh,
goal
wow.
is to try and make that not happen. Right? So there's obviously like things like mites,
Yeah.
things like that, you know, populations being low. That was the problem with one.
Right.
We had noted that in years past.
And then with two, so one because population got really low, and then they got
Two
cold.
looks like it got robbed out,
got
and it's hard
robbed.
for me to tell by these frames. Like, I might be able to tell. Hold on.
Oh, they're in there.
That one was. This one, but they're not like dead. Like these were the ones that were left behind. They probably got cold, but like
Okay. Yeah, because
it could have been, you know, their mite load was high. That's another issue that coming out of winter. It's just unfortunately part of the process. That's why I always warn people up front, like, bees are livestock. We get attached to them, but we have to also remember that they're livestock. And, you know, win some, you lose some. Like, yeah, all this pollen, that'll help them significantly.
Okay.
That's for like that helps produce brood, and then your sugar syrup is. You know,
This one's still good.
this is good. I'm probably gonna take that top box off though.
Okay.
See her?
Well, yeah, she's much more golden.
She's a little longer too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take this box off. And so I'm moving the feeder to be closer to them.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that one has.
This one's 5.
Yes.
Okay, 5's doing good. They're not happy.
No, I'm good. I actually might. I'm gonna take the white box and put it on this one.
Okay, I'll get it. Look at, they're all over this glove. They won't go off.
Oh, because probably the black on the glove.
Really?
Yeah. I noticed that earlier. I had that roll of tape around my thing last year, and they just kept going through the roll of tape, and I was like, oh. Okay, so this is a medium frame.
Oh, and
So
they
you can
built
see
it
they
bigger.
built down. Yep. I got
That's
eggs
cool.
in there, so I can.
Is that okay for them to do that?
Yeah, it's fine. It's not something that we always want to do,
Oh,
but
you don't?
yeah.
Okay.
But they'll usually figure it out. That's what I mean. Like, you don't want to leave any like real big space. Like, you don't want to leave it like that, right?
Okay, 'cause
they'll
they just
eventually
build it out.
Exactly. A little light on food, but that's where we're gonna feed them. I'm feeding
Okay.
them a little thicker today too.
starts happening. Oh, we're thinking about going to that bee school that's on March 2nd.
Oh, I'll be
in
there.
Brenham. You're going to be there?
Yeah, I'm working the removal booth.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so I will be there.
So it's worth going.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
It's worth going. You'll learn a lot of stuff. Take everything that you learn, obviously, and put it in your pocket, because you know everybody's methods are obviously different.
Right.
They'll have some beginner stuff. Realistically, the best thing you could do is just like you are and be out here.
So that was hive 6, so you just sprayed it.
Yep, just spray it with some swarm
Okay.
lure.
Okay.
So the first year hives that once they make it through year 1, you're like, all right, cool, they're ready to rock and roll. It's kind of like getting a baby through the first year.
Yeah. Okay. These guys. The ones that are surviving are very busy.
Some bird right here. Got one drone. So do you see this one right here? That's a drone cell.
Oh,
So it's a boy bee.
okay. What do the boy bees do?
They're just for reproduction.
Okay.
That's their only purpose.
So what are you cleaning out?
This is just the paper that they've.
Okay, they sort of eat through it.
Yeah,
and-
they chewed through it, and I was like just trying to help them out. So there was a lot of empty frames down here, so I'm taking these drone frames and putting them down there.
Okay.
Always just rearranging, really. Not a lot of nectar coming in yet, so that's why we're feeding. So these ones these got cold, so the bees went to the bottom. Couldn't keep these ones warm, so you can see how they
Oh,
died.
so it's okay to just leave them?
Yeah, they'll clean them up.
They'll clean them?
Looks like they kind of started. See how the discoloration?
Uh-huh.
Looks like there's a little relax they started there almost. Like this one, you can see how the population.
Then they're mad.
So, like I said too, so I do have you on the rehab list.
Okay.
Right, you're more towards the bottom, but those things they get crossed off pretty quickly. So, for example, like those 5 bird houses, the removals back to my clients. You know, so you know that way I don't charge you for them, but I don't know their genetics either. Meaning,
Right.
it could be spicy. And so, obviously, the more bees there are, the harder sometimes it is to spot her. Yeah, they're just starting to lay again. And so it looks spotty because, you know, but inside there's, I don't know if you could see it, but you could see all those eggs.
Yeah, I do see it now. I'm getting better at knowing what I'm looking at.
It's easy when the sun's out,
Yeah.
too. I'm gonna feed this box on. I think these guys didn't make it.
Oh, this is hive 9. This is quiet.
We're technically in the, so like these bees. Yeah,
Oh, they're still.
they're pretty much this column collapse disorder.
Oh, what does that mean?
So basically they're mite load or genetic, something, you know, basically all the bees, this is all the bees
Yeah.
for this entire, and they're still a queen. So
Oh.
basically most of the other bees probably either joined some of these hives or just left without her. They're queenless swarm. So, do is I'm gonna make sure we're not giving a queen, but we're gonna share some populations.
Oh, with this one?
We're gonna try. It might not be successful, but what we'll do is we'll add some bees. And maybe boost that population up. Maybe they'll make it out. Because right now they just don't have a population.
Right.
So they got brood right here.
So how did you decide which frame to share?
I took a frame of honey. I would have liked to take a frame of brood, but the problem is, A, their normal population can't hold a frame of brood. They can't cover that whole frame.
Okay.
And B, these guys only have 2 frames, so I don't want to
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
hurt them.
Oh, there's bees.
No, I don't. Same thing.
What? How do you tell? These are moving.
They're so sweet. They're just, you see how little. Let's see what we got working on. There's a queen right there. We're gonna probably come back to this one and the red one, or the purple one.
This one's good.
Yes, this one. See how what I mean? Like when you see them all sprawled off, sprawled across, and then you see something like that?
Yeah, there's a difference.
And again, you're like, well, how come this hive right next to it is fine?
Yeah.
And that's just the nature of bees. You know, a lot of people, like, you know, they're gonna say, oh, what's your mite count? Right now, you know, we're coming out of winter, so you know we don't have tons of mites, but
So you just made sure that one did not have a queen?
yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna feed this, and then we're gonna probably go back to the green and the purple and see if we can snag a frame
Okay.
to give some bees to.